Welcome to the Mindful Path, where we explore ways to protect and nurture mental health in challenging times. Today, we're tackling an important set of topics: burnout in activism, coping with identity-based trauma, the distress caused by misinformation, and managing the fear of political violence. Let's dive in. Activism is a powerful force for change, but prolonged engagement in advocacy work can take a serious toll on mental health. Burnout is common among activists who feel pressure to keep fighting without a break. The emotional weight of injustice, coupled with long hours of work, can lead to exhaustion, anxiety, and even depression. When activism becomes all-consuming, individuals often neglect their own well-being. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's essential for sustaining long-term advocacy. Here are some ways to prevent burnout. Set boundaries. Allow yourself time to rest. Find joy outside of activism. Engage in hobbies and personal passions. Lean on community. Support from fellow activists can help prevent isolation. For many, politics isn't just about policies. It's deeply personal. Identity-based trauma occurs when political rhetoric or laws target core aspects of who we are. This can lead to feelings of fear, anger, or hopelessness. This kind of trauma can manifest in many ways, including anxiety, hypervigilance, and emotional exhaustion. Seeking support, whether through therapy, community spaces, or self-care practices, can be incredibly beneficial. Some ways to cope with identity-based trauma include engaging in safe spaces where you feel heard and validated, practicing mindfulness to manage overwhelming emotions, advocating for change in ways that align with your well-being. In today's digital world, misinformation spreads rapidly. Conflicting narratives and unreliable sources create a landscape of cognitive distress where it's difficult to know what's true. This can lead to heightened anxiety and mental fatigue. The human brain is not wired to process an overload of conflicting information. Constant exposure to misinformation can increase stress and decision fatigue, impacting mental clarity. Here's how to navigate this digital chaos. Verify sources before sharing information. Take social media breaks to reduce exposure to harmful content. Engage in critical thinking. Question biases and seek multiple perspectives. With increasing political instability, many individuals live in fear of domestic and international violence. The constant worry about safety can lead to chronic stress and anxiety. This type of fear triggers the body's fight or flight response, which, when activated too often, can have long-term mental and physical consequences. Managing this fear requires both practical and psychological coping strategies. Here are some ways to manage fear of political violence. Limit doom scrolling. Too much exposure to distressing news increases anxiety. Focus on what you can control. Small actions like preparedness planning can ease fears. Seek support. Connecting with others helps reduce feelings of helplessness. Navigating today's political landscape is mentally exhausting, but taking steps to protect your mental health is crucial. Remember, activism, identity, and information should empower, not consume you. By setting boundaries, finding support, and staying informed mindfully, you can maintain your well-being while continuing to advocate for change. Let's continue this conversation. What strategies have helped you navigate political stress? Share in the comments below. Until next time, stay mindful and take care of yourselves.